The question of what the Star of Bethlehem actually was has intrigued astronomers and historians for over 2 millennia. While traditional theories often point to planetary conjunctions or supernovae, recent research has brought the comet theory back to the forefront. New findings published in December 2025 by NASA planetary scientist Mark Matney suggest that a comet recorded by ancient Chinese astronomers in 5 BC may be the only astronomical object that fits the specific, bizarre movements described in the Gospel of Matthew. 1. The historical record, the Broom Star of 5 BC. The strongest evidence for the comet theory comes from the Han Dynasty in China. Ancient Chinese court astronomers were meticulous record keepers, viewing celestial events as vital political omens. The observation in the Book of Han records show a guest star, likely a comet, appearing in the constellation Capricornus during the second month of the second year of Emperor I, March-April 5th BC. The duration. This object remained visible for 70 days. Such a long period of visibility is characteristic of a major comet rather than a meteor or a supernova, which usually behaves differently in the historical record. The description. It was described as a hui sing, or broom star, a term typically reserved for comets with visible tails. 1. Solving the standing over mystery. A major stumbling block for the Star of Bethlehem is the biblical description that it went before the Magi and then stood over the place where the child was. Most stars and planets move too slowly or predictably to appear to lead a traveler in a specific direction. Temporary geosynchronous motion. Matney's 2025 research utilized numerical modeling to show that if this 5 BC comet passed exceptionally close to Earth, roughly the same distance as the Moon, it could have created an optical illusion called temporary geosynchronous motion. Leading the way. As the Magi traveled south from Jerusalem to Bethlehem, a comet on a specific trajectory could appear to move ahead of them in the sky. The stop. For a period of about 2 hours, the comet's orbital speed and the Earth's rotation could have matched perfectly. To an observer on the ground, the comet would appear to come to a dead stop and hover directly overhead. 1. Comets, bad omens or royal heralds. A common argument against the comet theory is that ancient cultures almost universally saw comets as bad omens, harbingers of death, war, or the sweeping away of old regimes. However, the Magi were likely Zoroastrian astrologers from Persia or Babylon. For them, a comet sweeping away an old order could be interpreted as the birth of a new king who would change the world. Furthermore, the Roman world sometimes viewed comets as stars of the soul, such as the famous comet of 44 BC, which was believed to be the soul of Julius Caesar ascending to heaven. 1. Comparing the candidates. While the comet theory is compelling, it competes with other scientific explanations. Candidate date pros cons. Comet 5 BC matches Chinese records, can move and stop. Usually seen as a bad omen, rare close approach required. Planetary conjunction 7-2 BC predictable, involves king planets, Jupiter, Saturn. Planets don't stop over a single house, not new. Supernova unknown, extremely bright, can be seen in daylight. No surviving supernova remnants found from that era. 1. The scientific challenges. Despite the excitement around the 5 BC comet, there are still missing pieces to the puzzle. Lack of corroboration. Aside from Chinese and Korean records, there are few contemporary accounts from Rome or Greece that mention a spectacular comet in 5 BC. Geological evidence. A comet passing as close as the Moon would likely have left a dust signature in the Earth's atmosphere. Researchers are currently looking at ice cores from Greenland and Antarctica to see if there is a spike in cometary dust dating to 5 BC. Summary. The 5 BC comet remains one of the most scientifically plausible explanations for the Star of Bethlehem, because it is the only candidate that can account for the specific navigation and halting described in historical texts. Whether it was a natural event or a miracle remains a matter of faith, but the astronomical data confirms that a broom star did indeed haunt the skies during the window of Jesus' birth. Would you like me to look into the specific astronomical records from other ancient civilizations, like the Babylonians, to see if they mentioned this 5 BC event?